but it's gonna know me.
Yeah, you could just like vlog your surroundings.
That's true.
Got me, so I can say hey.
Hey.
Driving Alan to the airport to go on his first solo trip.
My first solo trip.
2026.
It's actually not. That's a misinformation.
Yeah, this is your first 100% solo.
I guess.
But you're gonna meet some cool people there.
Yeah, we'll see.
It'll be a vibe.
In it.
Please don't. Am I in it?
No, I zoomed.
just...
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Get the horse, get the horse.
Oh yeah, where is it? There it is. Lucifer.
Lucifer.
All hail.
He haunts my dreams.
He does something else to me in my dreams.
Oh. That reminds me of Jonah Hill. And the devil.
Yeah.
If you are unable or prefer not to sit in the exit row, please let a flight attendant know. We'll be happy to find you another seat. We're almost ready to go.
Where you smiling?
Your time moving around the muscle, up and down the stairs. There is a 6-inch raised threshold in every entry into our salon. Those are painted yellow and they do like to trip people, so look out for those. The bars downstairs, your bartenders today are Aiden and Sydney. They have an assortment of drinks and cocktails, snacks, and souvenirs. They have some
copying the Greeks, the ancient Greeks. Another example of that, take a look on the left side of the boat. You can see a building that has a curved facade. It's sort of a light tan color, designed by Alfred Al Schuler. Another example of the French Beaux-Arts style. You can see the Greek columns up near the top, near that Greek temple up at the top. And if you go down to the lower level where the doors and windows are, you can see some more examples of Greek-like column appearances. This building used to be a insurance company. Today it is a hotel, and there's the Hello Kitty Cafe in there, which is big news, just opened. But anyway, lots of insurance companies and banks liked to use that it has like a triangular shaped roof. It's about 2 or 3 buildings past where we currently are, so look up ahead. Modernists were mostly 1980s through 1990s. And postmodernists decided that the modernists were kind of boring, so they wanted to jazz it up a little bit. And sometimes you see with postmodern architecture almost a cartoon-like sense of humor. So at the top of this building, you can see an example of what looks like a Greek This is supposed to be roughly like the Greek Parthenon. It does not look like a real Greek Parthenon. It looks more like somebody was drawing in sort of a cartoon-like way. In existence, but we owe him a lot in Chicago. And these 2 buildings, the next 2 buildings on your right are Montgomery Ward campus buildings. So this the first one is directly on your right. This is it's actually it is an Art Deco style. Notice the windows are narrow. When we go out towards the lake, because the it did have an impact. But all right, so now we are heading back to the main branch, and you can see up ahead, I'm going to talk a little bit, and then I'm going to give you a minute to take pictures. So get your cameras out, because when we get to the confluence again, if you look to your left, you're going to get a really nice view, and you want to get good pictures. That is more important than listening to me for a couple minutes. Called 150 North Riverside is designed by Getch Partners, and it's from 2017, so it's a nice contemporary building, and it is actually supported on that super. Now the next one, just next to that, coming up on your left, is it's an Art Deco building, and you all know what Art Deco looks like now, right? Tan, we have the narrower windows. This is from 1929. It's the Civic Opera House, designed by Graham Anderson Probst. You can see now, you know what modernist buildings look like, right? Steel, glass, and it's also an engineering marvel, because it was built using something called bundled tube construction, which basically was invented by an engineer named Fazlur Khan. He was an immigrant from Bangladesh who came to Chicago after he graduated from college in Illinois, and he decided that a way to make a super tall building stand up and not succumb to the wind, which is always a challenge for tall buildings, is to make 9 tubes, and that's what it is, 9 separate tubes bundled together. As we get closer, you can see the different heights of the tubes, that there are 9. They're like arranged almost like a tic-tac-toe diagram. And you can see where they're bundled together, because you notice that there's like darker horizontal sort of striping kind of looking on it, and that keeps the building stable. So it's a great example, and this technique was perfected with Sears Tower, and then they used it for other tall buildings as well. So it's important historically for tall building construction. And just a funny thing, in the building in front of it is called 311 South Wackers from 1990, and we're going to head out to the lake. So straight ahead, the part of Chicago that is right in front of us, today there's this is